Alright, what is up everybody? This is going to be a quick tutorial as this was a requested video by someone in chat. It was a request from Banana, as he wants to know how you can stream. Oh yeah. This nice camera in my dark room. Yeah, I have every light off in the entire house right now, so not even one light is on, so. But that's not the point. The point of this video is we are going to be making a tutorial on how to use Prism Live. Also, it's 66 degrees in my room. So, for those of you who like to stream, you probably want to, get started with ease. Well, Prism is the right app for you because it's got a bunch of things you can do for free. Now, when you have this app, we're going to talk about the side features a little bit first, since they're going to be quick. You can record some videos with effects as well, but I'd never usually use this for videos. And you can also do the same thing with photos, but again, I don't use it for photos either. Now that we got that out of the way, we can now talk about what the main features are. If you scan a certain QR code, you can scan a QR code to connect to a PC, but I don't have a PC. But I'm not sure if it'll work on mobile devices yet. I've tried something similar to that before. It didn't work, but again, that's another side feature. The main feature is to be able to live stream. So there's going to be a few to talk about. For the first thing, you can edit the screen layout. Now, there is one drawback to this. If you are using a device if you are using an Apple device of iPhone X or later, your screen resolution is 9.59 rather than 16:9. So it stretches the screen to make that resolution 16:9. So just gonna warn you guys there. If you are using iPhone 8 or older, you should have no problems with resolution. But I wouldn't recommend it anymore because all those devices are really old. That's why most of my streams kept crashing before I got this phone in January. So, what you could do is you can edit the screen layout by adding certain chat. You could put different things. You could put a web link here, images. That's all the thumbnails and stuff that I did within the last few days that you saw there. And even a VTuber feature as well, but I don't really use a VTuber because it just blocks the screen and I don't want to do that. But that's just me. You can also do portrait as well, so if your screen rotates to portrait in any given moment, it won't just make your screen sideways like some videos do. It will actually automatically flip the screen and it will do that. Yeah, it's useful for streams like that. Now, for terms of streaming, you can stream at different resolutions. Now, if you are doing a screen recording, you can only stream at 30 frames per second if you're on iOS, because that's the phone's capabilities in terms of screen recording. However, if you are streaming with a camera instead, you can stream with... You don't have to screen record your screen if you don't want to. You can also stream with your camera. If you want to, let's say, do a vlog stream. Then you can go up to 60 frames. You can set the keyframe interval, which is the number of seconds, or the number of times a group of pictures is grouped up together in a certain second. You can set the bit rate, depending on the network quality of how quality your network is will determine what bit rate you want to have it at. If you have a good fast internet, I recommend higher settings up to the recommended setting. I wouldn't recommend putting it higher than the recommended settings because you don't need to. You can also have the video quality either be fixed at a certain quality level or adaptive depending on if your network conditions change. I recommend putting it on adaptive, so in case if you have like a internet drop, your stream doesn't just like buffer. It's more likely to buffer if it's like that, but if you have persistent internet, you can use this feature. Resolution. There are 4 you can select from, unless if you have an older device. Certain devices will have different maximum screen recording quality levels. Now, I believe 1080p is the highest you can go on for most devices of the newer age, if you are screen recording. Let's say if you were doing a camera stream, however, oh, it's the same thing. I would think it would be different. But yeah, again, you can change the frame rate on camera streams. Now, those are just the universal features, meaning it applies to every platform when you change that. Now, for the platform-specific ones, I'm only going to be doing YouTube and Twitch, for an example, because those are the 2 main platforms people stream on. We're going to start with YouTube first. This app is a little bit advanced because you can edit the thumbnail through here. You can also edit the title. It's good for beginners who don't. But if you want to add more advanced features or more advanced things like tagging or stuff like that, you will still need to go to the YouTube Studio to prep the stream there. But it should not be that long. You can edit the title of the stream. This was the last stream I did, which was the Lego Fortnite stream. You can edit the title. You can edit the description of the video as well. You can also edit the privacy and the audience, because COPPA, whatever you call it, mandated that. You can also edit the category, but I don't know if you have a setting that overrides it, then it will override it. Then on YouTube, then it will get overridden with that setting. So, for example, my channel, for some reason, is set to entertainment. I don't know why. It overrides it to entertainment every time I try to start streaming with it, even though I select gaming. So, always check what category your stream is under before going live. If you've already gone live, try to use a second device to change the settings. If you don't have a second device, you can do the current device as well. It just wouldn't be recommended as much, especially if you're trying to start streaming Roblox. Now, you also have the feature called DVR. That feature allows viewers to basically rewind during the stream. If you have that off, it's going to be like Twitch, where you won't be able to go backwards or forwards. It's just at a certain point. Then the license. This basically tells viewers if they are allowed to use your content or not. If you use standard YouTube license, they will not be allowed to basically steal your content. But if you use Creative Commons, they can, allowing viewers to get creative with your stuff. Now you can also schedule a live stream here as well. You can create a new schedule. You can select the time of the schedule or when the stream will go live, and basically do the same thing. I use this feature all the time because it allows me to edit the stream ahead of time before I actually go live. Now, there are some features that are on the YouTube platform that is not on this app. If you are looking to add tags in the tagging page, you will have to do that in YouTube Studio. If you want to put the category to gaming and to select a specific game for it, you will also have to do that in YouTube Studio. You will also have to add this in the playlist as well. You will have to do that in YouTube Studio. Also, that's the only drawbacks. But if you're a beginner and you're just starting out, this is a good app for you. And it's also good for intermediate streamers as well. And now for the Twitch side. The Twitch side is a little similar. You can add this title of the stream, but you can also select a game, which is something YouTube does not have on Prism. I don't know why. But you can select from a list of games. You can search up a bunch of games that you would like to use. And yeah, you can also set the stream language to whatever language you're streaming in. I would do your primary language of the stream. If you're doing more than one language, I would just pick the one you use the most. Content classification. This is like basically indicators that you can use, like for example, sexual themes, profanity, gambling, violent and graphic depictions. I rarely use any of these. There's also another one that's on the Twitch app called Mature Rated Game. But this app will automatically apply that feature to games that you select that is M-rated. So for example, let's say I wanted to play Call of Duty Warzone. It says, this is a mature rated video game that may not be suitable for some viewers. When that message is present, it will automatically apply that mature rated filter on the stream. So you don't have to worry about that. Now, branded content. If you're working with like a brand or some sort of sponsorship or any of that, that's what that setting is for. But most of my stuff is not branded but in any way, so I never really use that. You can also turn on emotes only chat. I never use that. Subscriber only chat. I never use that either. That's it. Those are settings that are not recommended for beginners. Those are recommended for advanced YouTubers, or more specifically, higher up YouTubers, all the way in the let's say hundreds of thousands or even millions of followers. When your chat basically gets full of a lot of people every day. You can also have followers only chat as well. I don't really use that. I mean, what's the point? I mean, I don't like to control people to follow, so I don't use this feature, but you can use it if you want. If you want to take a certain advantage at something. Then you also have slow mode. You can edit the slow mode. That's another thing that YouTube has, but you have to go to Studio to change it. Is they have slow mode, but in here you could just change the slow mode to anywhere from 3 seconds to 120 seconds. Basically, how many video or how many messages you can send is basically. It's how often you can send a message, really. I have this setting off because I don't have spam issues in chat that much. I only have this issue in like streams of like Geometry Dash or so, but that's more on the YouTube side. I sometimes use a stream delay, or not stream delay, sorry, a slow mode on YouTube because people in Geometry Dash streams, because of the people who spam. Because those streams are more of a higher level of viewers rather than lower. And yeah, that is basically the Twitch side. Now you can connect to all kinds of platforms. Oh, they updated it. They added Kick to the list. They were not on the list before. But you can connect to all these platforms by logging in. Not all of these platforms are supported with the chat feature in the stream overlay screen. But I know Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and where's that other platform that used to be on here? I'm guessing Africa TV got removed. I don't know why. That Africa TV used to be on here. But you can still stream to those platforms that are not on this list by using RTMP streams. Now, what are RTMP streams? Can I open it? Give me a second. If it's not letting me open anything. Give me a minute. It's a malfunction. I guess the game, or I guess the app soft locked. Yeah, I never seen that happen. But what you can do is you can use RTMP streamings. You have to copy the stream key and the stream URL in order to get that to work. If Omelet Arcade was around and I found out about this app, I would definitely put Omelet stream key in there. The only issue is I don't have a lot of devices to see chat with, as I would need a third device, which I actually do have a third device, now that I think of it. That's my iPhone 8. I had no idea that Kick was actually on here until I actually started recording this. But if you go to, let's say, the stream overlay feature, and you add chat, not all platforms are supported. As you can see, the ones that are supported are listed here. But I don't really use this feature that much because it often crashes. I don't know why. So yeah. And that's basically Prism in a nutshell. There are some a little bit of traditional settings you can check out. Sorry if it's in landscape or a portrait again. But you can also log in. You can stream with certain destinations. These are the ones that I believe are supported with chat at the current moment. Okay, so Africa TV is still there, but it's not on the list of platforms you can stream to for some reason. I guess maybe that's a bug. Maybe it's a bug that they made trying to add kick in. You can edit the stream resolutions when saving edited videos. You can save streams that you've already streamed, but I don't do that because 3 hours worth of storage is insane for any phone with only 128 gigabyte storage. So I just don't do that. You can also present the select screen to screencast. So that's for the connect menu. And there's all kinds of things like the recover YouTube live stream feature, and that's basically it. That's basically Prism. So now you should know how to stream. I'd say good luck on your streaming journey.